welcome back. So, previously we had just left the lighthouse and met the foul jumpers before meeting up with Bellara, and just fought our way through to the balcony overlooking what I believe to be the temple or the library. So we're just going to carry on and progress from there for the moment. I do love the scenery. I love what they've done with the all the scenery in the game. It actually has a nice feel to it. Right, let's go to the left first, because there's a little bit of a lore thing up here.
I wonder how they died.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic.
We found the Usurper's Archive Spirit. It is not the Dreadwolf's creation, that's soulless, as we surmised, but another. You can guess whose. Removing it could be risky, but leaving it equally so. I await your orders, Lord Algernon.
But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
So Algernon, I do believe. Not 100% sure. I'll have to have a look at the glossary next before I do the next episode. Hello, friend. Ooh, not friend.
Damn! Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down.
Right, Red, you can't. Red, you can't deflect. Similar to
Okay, easy enough. But
Finger.
watch out.
Similar
Whenever
to
you
like
see one, there's
Rise
more
of the
nearby.
Ronin. If they've got a red aura, you cannot deflect it. I suppose in a way that's what this reminds me of a little bit as well, Rise of the Ronin. Just like in its deflection and that.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here
going
tell
here.
us what that artifact is?
Grab
I have a
that,
theory,
grab that.
but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Right, so if I take damage, I didn't know that because I've never took damage while moving one of them, but if you're damaged, so like I stand on the fire there, it'll push it back. Let's get this chest. It should be another sword. Yeah. Because basically, the way it goes, if I keep pressing pause, thinking, because I've been playing a lot of Diablo lately, so that one will always be your secondary slot there. So warrior will be a shield, mage will be your dagger, and for your rogue it will be the rapier. An interesting choice actually for a rogue. I would have expected more daggers, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, this doesn't look ominous.
These constructs! It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. The armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Ow. Yeah, that's fine. With those, your emphasis on defense should be dodging and blocking, not blocking, sorry. Parry. Yeah, so
Well, that's a relief.
dodging and parrying is your main defence. You can't block. With mages, you've got like a barrier and then a parry, depending on what weapon you use. So if you're using the staff, it's
So
a barrier.
what kind
If
of
you're using
artifact
the
shows
dagger
up in
and
an
orb,
armory?
it's
A weapon?
An
parry.
archive spirit.
And when you're playing as a
what?
warrior, you've got your basically
creature of
like
the
your
Veil,
shield,
bound
which
to a
does what you
crystal.
would expect.
Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
And if you're using the two-handed weapon, so like the war axe, the war hammer, stuff like that, then it'll be a parry. So a parry is usable by all of the classes on their weapons, but each class has a unique way of doing things. Now this is one gripe I do have with some of the character designs.
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
This is one of the few gripes I've got. They remind me of some of our Bendy and the Infantry.
That's a win, Rook.
Darkspawn. Here.
Yeah, so
I
they
never
remind me very
believed
much of Bendy and the Ink Machine, the
Until
enemies
today.
from that. That is my only real gripe with the enemy design so far. I did hear when I saw reviews of it, like, what's it? People were complaining saying, oh, the enemies like the Darkspawn look cartoony, and I do agree in a little sense. But at the same time, it is what it is. You don't remember seeing much of the Darkspawn in Inquisition. You only really see them, I think it's in the DLC with
Another
the
one
dwarves.
of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
Got your back.
And that was a DLC I never really completed.
Time to fight.
Now the initial one is these little like mob-esque Darkspawn. They're not too difficult to fight, but they are an issue in large numbers. They can swarm you.
I've
One thing
never
I do
seen
like about the
Darkspawn this
combat
deep
is
into
your
armored
AI
force before.
companions
As far
will
as I know,
shout
it's
out
never happened.
If the gods are
where the
blighted,
enemies
like
are
some
going to
claims,
attack you
maybe
from.
they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
Yes, let's. Right. Look around. Yeah, there's nothing really around here that I can see, that I can remember. You will have moments where you come onto like a ballista or other type of
The wall
equipment.
looks weak here. I bet we could break it somehow.
Like that.
Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
And you can use it both to fight and reveal new entrances and stuff. Right, she's an archer, so she's a rogue as well. Bloody hell, we're playing with 3 rogues at the moment. Yeah, I'm not. Now, if I wanted to, I'll just show you how to do it. I can shoot that as they're running past and score some extra hits. But the damage you get from just shooting them head on, if the reload's not that like strenuous, it doesn't take you like half a minute to reload, you're pretty much good to just blast them with it. Aim for a group and just wipe them out. Now, as you play through this, you will find like puzzles and stuff as well.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Me too.
Not so much at the moment, but as you go through, you will. Up you go. Dodge these for a sec and go through that. Guys, we can. That's nice. Block that. Should have blocked that.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Nice. Right. Let's get inside.
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Makes sense. Considering we're dealing with elves. Well, dark elves. Fallen elves, whatever you want to call them. Let's just quickly have a look down here, see if there's any chests or anything. Let's see what's through here. Another note, and there's a chest nearby. The stench of decay fills the air. The Evernuris now wield power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is fueled by corruption and death and creeps even now into the stones. We cannot outlast this siege. But yeah, they had trouble. Where's that chest? It's in that room somewhere. Up above. It's up above. Right. I've never looked in there, so I was just trying to get through this part at the time.
Alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient
There it
elves
is.
called it, the Nodus Terthallen. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
Yeah, we're only about.
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Hello there. Right, remember I said before you can add like enemies that can add what they call advantages in them. They have like 360s and stuff like that. Similar to like Diablo and that. So you have like bloodthirsty, bloodthirsty ogre. These being constructs, they're weak to electric. So that's one thing you do have to look at as well. When you're doing those fights, what's weak to what. So those constructs would be flat, thinking about it, as void cups, or clay cups as they call it in this. Yellow.
Looks like this door is going
Let's
to
see
need a
what
second
we've
power
got.
crystal.
Then let's go find one.
A new bow. A new bow, I'm not going to say that. Right, so we gotta find a way to open that door. So where is that? We'll pick up what's on the floor. So what we do, we quickly plant this here. And then come round. Climb up here. Hide them out.
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
There we go. That went smoother than when I done it last time. So, pick this up. Put that back where it belongs, and then we'll go get the upper one. Which is through there. Like I say, there are going to be some puzzles where you have to look around and all that. Which is, like I say, I don't mind. Dual brooch.
We did it. All that's left is the Nodus Thallen. I have
about that.
so many questions for it.
How do you ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
And this is the sword. Excellent. There should be one more coming, another like chest coming up soon. It might be in the next area. But we are getting to the end of this part.
Okay, here it is. The Nodus Thallen.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Right. Because darkspawn, demons, and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? So what makes this tricky?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlethan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Oh there.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
This is what they meant by looking parts of it. The ogre looked like something out of a Disney film. Pixar, something like that. Ow. Ow. Right, so when you highlight them, it tells you what they're resistant and vulnerable to. So Darkspawn, especially the ogre, is vulnerable to fire damage but resistance to necrotic. So playing as a Morn Guard and using their abilities is going to be harder to beat than it would be playing as a I can't remember which one she's playing, to be honest with you. Right, and now it's given me my ultimate ability. Pond to road, makes sense.
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh.
Ooh, what does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact
Calm down,
powered.
Dee Dee.
Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's
Anyone
why
who
these
doesn't
things
know
still
what I'm
work
referring to
thousands
is
of years
obviously too
later.
young.
Oh, no, you don't.
There goes the ball.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then,
I am the Nadas Dirthalan.
right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthalan. What do you?
Oops.
Where'd the spirit go? The Nadas Dirthalan, I mean.
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kind of my thing, fixing magical stuff.
Oh, blowing you up.
Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp.
Excellent. Have a quick look around because we have a chest here. And that will give us something. I've got to go through all the rigmarole. Storm longbow. Like that. Right, so now it shows us our companion. So, oh, she's actually a mage. She's a mage who uses a longbow. Okay, I'm not going to question that. But she has got skills, so that, let's see. Time slow. So, what do I go for? I've not seen that one yet. Barrier Buster, that one useful. Right, so she's the one who ends up with Storm. That was right. I knew she picked up an item somewhere along the line. I just couldn't remember where. Right, so we're going to go for Pilfer. That is going to be useful, especially with how I'm playing at the moment as a rogue. So let's have a look.
Ready to go?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
Like I say, I am enjoying it. To start with, it does come across as a bit linear, but it does have quite a bit of, from what I've played so far, it does have a bit of free roam to it as well.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of Veil Jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Things aren't looking good.
Jahel and Milf never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
Daily, she's
We ran
basically
into
out.
Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalin.
Wait, you found the Nardus Darthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
Archive's broken. Won't tell us anything. But that doesn't matter. Any Dalish settlements we can save, we should.
So far, we've been lucky and arrived just in time. But given how fast these Darkspawn are moving, it's only a matter of time till our luck runs out.
Well, it hasn't run out yet, so let's stretch it until it breaks.
If we could predict where they'd strike next, we might get ahead of them. But so far, they've been unpredictable.
Which leaves us with what?
Demeter's crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
4. I'm coming with you.
Nev, you were still shaky, and
I'm coming, Harding.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Yeah, things have suddenly escalated. So the end of a mission, or quest shall I say, it gives you a rough synopsis of what's happened.
Here we are.
Okay, we'll need a boat to
And
get there.
if you look to the
Let's
right,
head
you
to the
also
dock.
saw that we got some additional standing with the veil jumpers. So if I come over here quickly,
Bits and bobs for just
if you look
the
to the
right
right there,
price.
it basically tells you what you need to upgrade their their renown with them, their standing. So if I go across to here, Forest Guardian's Veil, I could buy myself a helmet. This is all, that is armour for Bellara. Half-lens fall, time-tested trappings. Like I say, you need to be a certain rank to unlock a lot of this stuff, like jumpers, deft levers, the upgraded one, explorer's suit. Right, let's sell the valuables. Plus faction strength, yeah. So if I just sell all that, it's give me more faction strength. So it's increased my standing with them.
And now that we've met, do your best not to die, yeah? It can be rough out there.
That's the plan.
If it gets too rough, just come back and I'll square you away with better bits and bobs.
See ya.
So I think that's where I'm going to call this episode. Have it as a bit of a short one, seeing as we're now back at camp. Next episode we're going to go towards the Meta Crossing and find out what's happened over there with the missing veil jumpers that were sent that way. So for now, thank you very much for joining me. It's nice to be doing this again, to be honest with you, and I'll see you all again next time.